Do you all think that most people who mention suicide or have thoughts about suicide or even act out in suicide really want to die?
I do believe that all the instances and all the times and all the people who are in those spaces, I think it's simply signs that none of us are exempt from it.
In psych hospitals, I've taken handfuls of medicine in my 35 years of mental illness. When I was first going in the hospital with that, I mean, my people wouldn't even deal with me. They wouldn't even come to the hospital to see me. I don't care. I'm before you people, you don't even know me. I've been in a psych ward. I take medicine because my brain is not operating the way it should be. And I don't care anymore. Because if I can help you,
Yes. Yeah.
I am bare before you with my mental health. So, you know.
Thank you.
Normalize, I don't know if you can normalize something that to so many seems to be an abnormality. So I don't know if the correct term is normalize, but because you're in such a dark place, you don't even see the exit signs. And so when someone commits suicide, those who are left behind can have a tendency or a proclivity to say, why did they do that over that? Didn't they know that there was an exit sign and there was an exit sign? And I guess that's all the exit signs. But at least there were two, right? It can be rather simple, right, to folk who aren't in that dark place, right? So when I wanted to go to Memphis State at the time, University of Memphis now, and for some reason my paperwork got messed up, and I was like, man, I done told all these folk that I was going to Memphis State, I was going to be a dentist, and I was mad at my mama because I thought she messed up. And for a brief second, I said, okay, I know what, I'll just kill myself and end this. Now, looking back, and even the moment after, I was like, man, don't do that, right? I'm glad you didn't do it. Because obviously there was MTSU, TSU, there was a whole bunch of other alternatives, but in that moment. And somebody asked me kind of sort of after that moment, well, Vinny, what happened? What'd you do? I smoked a joint. Now, I'm not advocating smoking weed, but I was 18 at the time. And it took me, no, don't put that on record. I'm not advocating weed, because it's illegal in Tennessee. So I'm not.
Mental illness is real in the community, in the black community, in the white community, in every community, and we need to become aware of it. Depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, ADHD, you can't whip it away. And it's okay to go lay on somebody's couch. It's okay to get help, even if it's through medication. Take your medicine. I'm a witness. We can't spiritualize everything away, even being Christians. Does Jesus heal everything? Yes, he does. But he also uses people on earth to get healing to us, whether it's through Christian doctors, whether it's through Christian psychiatrists, psychologists, whether it's through medication. You must seek help.
The last question of the night is suicide a sin?
A closing statement, it's all about love, and it's all about really making the time. I think when it comes down to it, time is the greatest asset that all of us have in this room. You never have enough of it. There are people around you that are hurting. If your gut tells you to make time for that person, I think that's what we ought to do. And I think that's how we can individually do our part to help slow down suicide.
Well, I'm not going to dance around it. I was in a meeting. It was a suicide prevention meeting, and they were asking everybody a question, and a woman said that she believed that suicide was a sin, and that people who committed suicide were going to hell. I said, oh, Jesus, stop me from smacking this woman right upside her head. So, I obviously do not think that suicide is a sin. Here's my closing remark. I really enjoyed being here. I have mental health issues.
Thank you so kind. Yes, I believe that suicide is a sin. Do I believe it's an unforgivable sin? So we've been taught a couple of different things, that suicide is a sin. It is. But is it an unforgivable sin? We've been taught it's unforgivable because when you commit suicide, you're not given the opportunity to confess. So, but I don't believe a sin is a sin is a sin is a sin is a sin. I don't believe there's a greater sin except in context, in terms of blaspheming the Holy Spirit. But in terms of impact, so I don't believe that suicide is a greater sin than lying, but I do believe that suicide has a greater impact. I stole some Nihilators out of Stacy's store when I was 9 or 10. Stole a cowboy hat when I was 12. That was a sin. But the impact of my stealing that cowboy hat, I believe, is less than me killing someone else. And so I believe it's an offense not only against that person, but against that person's neighbor, family, and against God. I do not believe it's an unforgivable sin. I do believe it misses the mark, and I think it misses the mark for many reasons and against many people.